We now return to Let's Play Sanctuary RPG. I've been doing a little bit of off-screen adventuring and grinding because the matron kicks my ass. She has Mana Thresh, which was enough to kill me in one hit because I just didn't have enough health. I had like 3,000 health before. Now I have almost 9,000. The trade-off has been a lot of good items. I found a new weapon, which is a sword. I am not trained in swords, unfortunately. I have nothing in swords. So I've been basically going around trying to get enough money to respec. My strength went down just a little bit. Various other things have been swapped around. I now have a very high dex. So I've got 63% crit, 55 evasion. So hopefully that'll be okay. But we need to go to the Colosseum and put mastery into swords. So here we go. Okay. I'll just hang on to the rest, just in case I find another good weapon before the end of the game here. But it's gonna be time to heal. And let's see if we can do it. The cavern beyond the Molten Gate is adorned with black obsidian pillars, inscribed with minuscule, intricate runic script that glows a soft orange. You feel a tightness in your chest. A great evil calls out to you from beyond the darkness, but you do not fear it. You are ready. Everything has come down to this. The matron sits in the center of the cavern, sprawled out lazily upon a shimmering throne carved from a single block of mithril. She rises upon seeing you and stretches out her wings. At long last, we finally meet. The matron smiles a wicked, razor-toothed grin. Her hands glow bright orange as blinding spheres of magical energy begin to rise from the floor. The runes on the pillar throb and pulsate madly, seemingly without order. I really expected a worthy challenger to come forth. Instead, I get useless waste of flesh like you. Don't worry, I promise to make your death quick and painful. The matron lazily sweeps a hand in your direction as the spheres of magical energy coalesce into a gigantic wall of white-hot fire headed straight towards you. Okay. She's readying a doom. Followed by... oh, we got rid of the threshing good. I really didn't want the 1-2 punch there. Whew, look at that. Almost 300,000 on that. I've got her stunned. I have a feeling that is the only reason she has not used Doom on me yet. So clearly I raised something high enough. Is it the weapon? Didn't really see what I had added to the weapon. Now she got me. I just gotta keep away from that fucking Mana Thresh. Aha. Second form. And she goes all the way back to full health, which is complete bullshit. I mean, not that I'm complaining, but I'm kind of curious why she's not mana threshing me. Because she was all the time before, and it was killing me all the time. Maybe now, just because I've got too much health? I don't understand. I'm okay with this, though. An easy matron fight is okay with me. There we go. Fortunately, I had plenty of health. I mean, I had to sacrifice a lot of stats to build my vitality up this much, but God, it's worth it. She's got Mana Thresh again. Come on, do it. I love that I'm getting Feral Lash so much. Okay. Final stretch. Don't do anything stupid. Haha! Wow, that was significantly easier. Oh my god. The smoke settles itself toward the cobbled floor like a dirty fog rolling in. You are pinned under a broken beam, uninjured but momentarily stuck. Through the haze you can make out the faint outline of the matron. You bigoted fools. The matron motions with her arm and stirs debris into the air. She is obscured once more. You notice the faint orange glow of a spell charging. One day, when the Brotherhood's deceit comes to light, history will show you to be the villains and we the victims. The matron's glowing intensifies. She is buying herself time for something big. You struggle against the beam that is pinning you down, but fear that it will be too late. If any of you survive past this day, you will... The matron's words are cut short by the sound of metal plunging into flesh. The matron's spell has stopped charging. Do I have to do everything around here? Some help you were, adventurer. The matron lies dead, felled by Diana's hand. You help too, of course, but you cannot help but feel a lingering sense of disappointment that evil was not entirely vanquished by your own hand. What are you doing just lying there? Diane offers her hand as you remove yourself from under the beam. Were you expecting fireworks or something? We're still at war. Still at war, but not for much longer. You had dealt a major blow to the forces of evil, and you saw with your own eyes how quickly surrender came in the face of a lost leader. Time has passed, and it is safe to say that evil has been defeated. Gladius, the blacksmith, all of your traveling companions, they are glad for the war to finally be over. Even to you, it seems that each sunrise brings with it a brighter day. Evil has been banished. 3 cheers for the end of war! Now let me wrestle this bear. Your companions continue their celebrations as you take a step outside for some fresh air. That's racist, by the way. You notice Cynthia staring up into the sky. Perhaps not everyone was as pleased as you may have thought. Oh, hey. Cynthia smiles weakly at you. You can tell that something troubles her, so you ask. It's nothing. I was just overseeing the ration distribution to the exiles. Cynthia pulls her cloak tightly around herself. You pry further. It's just, I didn't know demons had families. Mothers, daughters, sons. We're supposed to be the good guys, but we sent thousands of people into the wastelands with only a week's supplies. The human half of Cynthia's face appears to be on the verge of tears. You try to offer her some words of encouragement, but find yourself at a loss. We won. I have to focus on that. Things will get better now that we have peace. That's what we wanted all along, isn't it? You say nothing, unable to remember the proper words you should use. Whatever you would have spoken would have had no meaningful impact anyway. The matron has been put to rest, but her legion still remains. You must destroy them in order to set humanity free. Yes. It's not over yet. With the matron defeated, you must now hunt down the matron's legion. Act 3 completed. Okay, I'm gonna stack I'm gonna stack health, because if I ever have to swap out another item again, I definitely want that. And we'll wait until we get another item. Hooray! Okay. So this is basically just one long grind fest. It's just fighting and fighting until the game decides that you've reached the end of one of these 6 paths, and then you will fight whatever's at the end of it. So I'm probably not going to record all of that, especially since a lot of it is fighting skeletons, which I hate. We'll see if I can get anything good here real quick. Yeah, so I gave up a sword that had the ability to freeze, basically just for a very minor increase in damage, and the health, of course. But now that we've gone past the need for a lot of health like this, maybe I can afford to get a different weapon. 2 diamond. Probably could afford that. Ooh. Well, that's a huge boost to damage, but I'd lose out on a little bit of health. I know, I heard you the first time. You don't need to play the fanfare again. I mean, really, my intelligence there would be... So basically, I'd lose out on... I know, game, I know. Fuck it, I'll take it. Okay. So now, we need to put some points into bows. I probably have enough to master this. Okay. What else? Anything to craft? Lots of wood splints. Okay, and so now I can make up for what I just lost by pumping a few things into various places. Okay. May as well see... Yeah. Let's go buy, what was it, 2 diamond? Probably. Very expensive. At least I got some materials out of it. God, that's shit. Why would you offer that to me? "97 vitality. No. Oh boy. Well, let's start taking on some of these gates. They take forever. Let's start with the Dark Gate. And this is just full of skeletons. Full of skeletons. Thorned armor, great. Annoying skeletons, I might add. I mean, I would really consider just running away and coming back until there was a less annoying enemy. But, like, this whole tunnel, the dark tunnel anyway, is just full of them, so they're like the only enemy here. And, let's try the earth. More skeletons, great. And a doom casting skeleton, no less. And there's eerily no music the whole way as I wander down these paths. We're just opening the gates right now, which then opens the paths. And then we find our way down the path to, I think, another gate. And then we go towards a platform. And then there are 6 demons that are all identical that we have to defeat before we can finally finish the game. It really just feels like the end of the game here is just meant to sort of pad it. I mean, I kind of have the same complaint. I've got the same complaint as Shadowrun Returns, in that the big final battle is made anticlimactic because it's not over. I don't even know. I'm just hitting buttons. I'm not even doing this with a strategy, but it's got 500,000 health points. And this is just the gatekeeper. What the fuck? Okay. We'll open all the gates, and then I'll do all the grinding off-screen. Mana threshing. Fuck. Ah, good, another event. Tangled vines, cut them down. Some more crafting material. A skull. Eat the skull? That sounds really dumb. Eat the skull! Extra calcium. Fantastic. Banana. I'm at full health, so eating it probably won't do anything. Smash it! Heals me anyway. Okay. Last gate. Numbing. That was kind of a close one there. What are those 3 X's? I feel like that's not a good thing. Fuck. Okay. Ah. That thing has 3 X's too. What does it mean? Okay. All paths are open. I'm gonna end this one here. I'll come back once we've gotten to the next part of each of these paths.